Great day. I mean, where should we start? Tadej Pogacar not winning the stage, I think, is the headline here, really. What did you think of UAE Team Emirates? They had two riders up in the break early on, so they were trying to do something. We did see the riders being used up later on. But yeah, Tadej just not wanting the win. I think maybe he got the fastest time on Strava. We'll double check, beating his old record. But I don't know if he beat the Iban Mayo record. I'll double check that.
Tade at this point probably is waiting for the last mountain stages to probably do something that you can imagine on stage 18, 19. He'll probably do something really. It's like 18 is like the Queen stage, I believe. There's like two 8C category climbs in that one, so that'll probably be his day. There's at least two in there, I believe. But yeah, he could have easily won this stage. But when we saw Jonas attack and then he was testing Tade's legs and Tade decided, oh, I might give it a go. He probably thought maybe I could win this, but then he's got such a lead on Jonas. There would have been kind of no point unless Jonas was going to go for it. At this point now, it becomes very clear that Jonas doesn't have the killer mentality. Oh, if he really is going to go for it, this would have been a good time. This probably might have been a good time if he tried a little bit harder, but I don't think he
I
is.
think he just hasn't got the legs. I think he hasn't got the legs. It's like
Yeah,
it's
he's
not.
saying he has though. He's saying he has, but in the press conference I saw before we had this conversation, he said, "Yeah, my legs are very good. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe he is the best ever Jonas that we've seen. I have also got confirmation or the pseudo confirmation. This is the fastest time on Mont Ventoux as well. So of Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard. I mean, Jonas Vingegaard 2 seconds back. 54 minutes and 41 seconds is the time. So that means it's quicker than Ivan Mayo's time of many years gone by. So yeah, another climb gets butchered by these two in terms of the record books. But yeah, and didn't take the stage win. So absolute applaudits to Valentin Panapantra and them holding off the two fastest riders on Mont Ventoux ever. But obviously, there is the thing of they gave them like 6 minutes coming into the climb, which I thought was a very strange, strange tactic. But yeah, if they did a few poles, UAE or Visma Lease Bike, and didn't have their satellite riders up there, maybe it would have been a stage win for Tadej Pogacar and second for Vingegaard. So yeah,
yeah,
it's not to be, but Valentin Panapantra doesn't care about that. He'll be very happy about that. But yeah, you were saying Jonas great legs. Well, he still was up there. He's still matching Tadej Pogacar even when he attacked. It's just there's a guy who's a bit better. That's it.
yeah." It's clear. It's clear that Tade is miles better than him, which is strange because this is definitely a better Jonas from last year. You can kind of tell. It's just amazing how he's still leagues and leagues apart from Pogacar's. Like that cherry juice must be working then that he has every at the end of every race. Definitely, it's just mind-boggling as well that he's just destroyed that time that's been going on since 2004, so 21 years. Over this point, he's probably going to destroy Marco Pantani's time up Alpe if it comes round to it again sooner or later for him. So, what's next for Pogacar to beat then? That's the question. He's just going to destroy all records. All the records of every climb is going to be Pogacar at this point now.
He wants it all. But I mean, to put it in perspective, they almost put 5 minutes into their fastest time in 2021, where Jonas had the fastest time of 59 minutes and 15 seconds. But obviously, the asterisk there is they went up Mont Ventoux twice and it wasn't at the finish there. So it's incredible to say the least. And he did it on his very fast aero bike as well. So yeah, Tade, absolutely incredible. But I mean, we might as well take a bit of a break from Tade and Jonas. Jonathan Milan not taking the intermediate sprint. He was in the wrong breakaway group when it happened. He tried to get off the front of the peloton at one point when it was already minutes up the road with Binyam Gamay. So that was quite a funny little moment. Mathieu Van der Poel dropping out of the race as well with pneumonia, I think they reported. So that obviously, he's out of the green jersey as well. But yeah, if you do the calculations, this was very good day for Jonathan Milan. It would have been better if he took the intermediate sprint, but that didn't happen. But if you're not going to take any points at the intermediate sprint and Tade doesn't win the stage, at least, yeah. But he needs to tomorrow win the stage and the intermediate sprint, I think, to keep this in his grasp.
Yeah, it does, but you still get points when you lead up onto the stage. If you get a good place in the stage, you still get points, which is why he's 10 points behind him now. So that's the question, doesn't it? And what about the other stages that he's probably going to take after stage 17? is going
He
to have a few
has
more
to
points.
take the intermediate sprints on every single mountain stage. He didn't do it today, and that was a big failure, I think.
It's as simple as that. Tomorrow's stage could be within his grasp, or at least get up there. Get up there in top 10 for that stage.
No. Winning. He has to win or second. That's it. Timilia is still in the stage. So
true. At least second. Let Tim Miller win. Just get second at least. Then you'll probably be fine. And get some good points in the intermediate sprint. Then you'll definitely probably be fine. But if it doesn't, then it's probably game over because Pogacar will get those points from winning the stage. And don't forget, the last stage is a tricky one. It's not like your usual Champs-Elysees stage raid. It is 3 climbs at the end, which you can imagine he's just going to go, no, bugger it. I'm just going to try and take the stage in yellow. Why not? I don't think no one's done that ever, really, haven't they, really, when you think about it? He just wants to smash records and make history all the time. So, yeah, winning on the Champs-Elysees in yellow, that's definitely in the cards. And I'm pretty sure he'll get the full points, the full sprint points for that. And then if he does, over. It's just over.
Total domination. We're back in, what was the year? Was it when Eddie Merckx won all the classifications available? Obviously, he can't win the white jersey. But I think, isn't he in the polka dot jersey now as well?
He's sharing it with Lenny Martinez.
Yeah, you're right. They both have 60 points. Arensman actually getting a lot of points as well. So he's in the battle for this now. So is Jonas. So that polka dot jersey is very, very much up in the air. Where do you think it's going to go? I mean, Arensman has been very aggressive in the last few stages as well. So if Ineos could get a top 10 with Rodriguez, they already got the stage, and then take the polka dot jersey, I think they would be quite okay with that.
Yeah, considering it wasn't probably a great start, really. They're not been quite visible, personally for me, really, the way I see it. And yeah, we're getting that stage and getting top 10 so far. It's looking pretty good, I would say, for a team that is, not doing so great. A team that was known a long time ago for being the UAE Emirates of the past. Maybe not as dominant. They weren't perfect, but they were still pretty dominant in quite a lot of things, especially the Tour. But gone are those days. So it'd be nice for them to have that kind of thing. Take away 3 things for the Tour, because that's at least a good amount of things to take away once you're finished. But they're in good stead, so I would say, yeah. But Arensman needs to really go for it then in those last mountain stages if he wants it. At the same time, hope that Martinez and maybe Pogacar won't bother, maybe. Martinez will probably bother.
Pogacar will be in contention just because he's defending the jersey.
Yeah, so anything could happen at this point. It all depends on the situation, what happens in the next few stages, really. So it's anyone's guess. It's pretty much, the odds are obviously on Pogacar at this moment with how dominant and how incredibly informed he is, really. The odds are on him right now to winning the GC, the points, and the polka dot jersey, which has not been done since the days of Eddie Merckx. And that probably will